Ooh, what's happening, people? Let's get into some wrestling talk today. Oh man, let's talk about last week's SmackDown Dynamite. I couldn't do Collision. I tried. I couldn't make it through. I mean, the intro came on. I fell asleep. It was over with. Um, but I can say this, man. Oh my goodness, SmackDown last Friday and actually last Monday Night Raw. But SmackDown, whew, what a show. I mean, the way that CM Punk kicked off the show, Paul Heyman saying, "Take me with you." Then Drew just folding CM Punk up. That was cinema. And then at the end I mean, the match in SmackDown, yeah, the match were the matches. No, I mean, they were fairly good for the most part, but the end when Jacob Fatu came out. My brother been sending me clips of Jacob Fatu for years. Cause my brother he's a bigger wrestling fan than me. I'm in like way bigger. He knows way more than I do about it. Because yeah, he's been into it forever. But I mean when Jacob Fatu came out and man, he was every bit of the Samoan werewolf, and it was dope way to end the show. I must say it was dope. Um, with Dynamite, every time, every time, every time Orange Cassidy comes out, it's just a groan of why is he in the ring with legitimate superstars doing that gimmick? If he can do the stuff, man, just do it. You don't get your hands out of your pockets. It's old, man. It's old, it's tired, it's boring. Please knock it off. God, why they put him around people who are legitimate stars and champions? Because I mean, why? Why is he featured so heavily? Why are he and the Bucks featured so much? They're not the talents that they think they are. They're really not. I mean, they are mid-carders at best. My goodness, man, they don't need to be at the forefront of the program. It's a turn off. It's such a turn off. Anyway, this past Monday night, I'm glad that Seth's back. I really think he's not gonna be. He's gonna lose to Priest, and that way Priest can be like considered a legit champ, and because he beat the former champ in a singles match. But I don't think Seth's gonna beat him. Now that Drew is entered Money in the Bank, I'm sure that CM Punk is gonna cost him that, which is gonna further escalate their feud to crazy levels because these two don't need to compete. They don't need to feud for a title to draw attention and draw money because they just them alone, their names are big enough alone. They don't need a title to do that. When it comes to Dominic and Judgment Day and Liv Morgan, I mean, the romantic stuff is that's not for me in wrestling. Not really into it. Never have been. I'm like, it takes away from it. But I mean, the heat Dom gets is still great though. I mean, he can't get a word out without getting booed out of the arena. That's fantastic. But I'm just like, and the love angle thing is whatever to me. I'm glad Gable qualified for Money in the Bank. I'm so glad Chad Gable qualified for Money in the Bank. So that's a good. I know he's gonna put on a good show. I hope he wins it. Honestly, I hope either he or Jay win it because they need something big. I mean, they're both pretty over with what they've been doing lately. I like seeing them work in the ring. Jay's still a little sloppy, but I still like seeing him work still nonetheless because hey man, he's a good he's super hype. But I hope Jay or Chad win the Money in the Bank. That'll be good for either one of them. But yeah, Raw was Raw was Raw. Some of the matches I not even going to front 3 hour show. I kind of tuned it out a little bit. But all in all, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. I did watch it all. The the Wyatt Six stuff, the whole little creepy element, again, not into it. The interview was kind of, and the perspective of the interview was kind of cool. I like that. That was a cool element. But the Wyatt Six stuff, I'm like, all right, let's just see. But like, can we get past the whole little creepy supernatural stuff? We're like, all right, enough of this. We know, we know. All right, but that's just my wrestling rant. I can't wait for this Friday night SmackDown to see what's gonna happen with Jacob Fatu. And I can't honestly say I'm looking forward to Dynamite. I'm gonna watch it, but I just hope it holds my attention, because if it doesn't, man, I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off.